Welcome back to all the students. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss about the evidences of evolution. In previous classes, we had already discussed the evolution, how it occurs and all. But what are the evidences supporting this theory of evolution? So the first evidence with us is morphological evidence. Morphological evidences means the similarity in physical appearance of many organisms. Morphology clearly means the study of physical appearance. So when we examine organisms, we see many similarities physically in many organisms. That similarity tells us that their ancestor must be common. The second evidence of evolution is in the form of anatomical evidences. What is anatomy? Anatomy is the study of internal structures. So the anatomical evidences are when we examine the internal structure of many organisms, we see again similar patterns in anatomy of those organisms. Although some organisms might be sea-dwelling, some organisms might be land animals, but still their anatomy tells us that there are similar patterns in their bone structures, which clearly is telling us that evolution has already occurred. The third evidence of evolution, which is quite astonishing one, that is vestigial organ. Vestigial organs are what? Vestigial organs are organs which are present in our body but nearly useless to us. They are of no use. But same organs are fully functional in other organisms. We'll discuss this one later in detail. And the next evidence of evolution with us is in the form of paleontological evidences. Paleontology means the study of fossils. Study of fossils reveals that there were organisms lakhs and crores of years ago present on Earth. And the study of fossils reveals that those organisms were showing great similarity with the organisms, animals and plants present on Earth currently. And the next evidence of evolution with us is in the form of connecting links. The name itself is enough to tell you that these are connecting links. Connecting links. These are connecting two groups of animals or plants, and they show the characters of two different animal groups. One organism showing the characters of two different animal groups. Usually it's not happening in every single organism, but there are organisms present on Earth which show similarity, we can say, and they share the characteristic of two different animal groups. We are going to discuss this one later on. The last evidence of evolution is in the form of embryological evidences. These are again quite convincing ones. Embryological evidences. Embryology means the study of embryo. Simple. So embryological evidences tells us that in the initial stage of development, in the embryonic development of vertebrates, mainly vertebrates. So in the embryological development of vertebrates, in the initial stages, exactly similar pattern is actually seen. When a chicken, a fish, a human embryo is seen in its initial developmental stages of embryological development, it shows great similarity that you cannot even distinguish between the embryo of a chicken, embryo of a fish and embryo of a human being with your naked eyes. That is what we call embryological evidences. This similarity in the initial stages of embryological development tells us that all the vertebrates are coming from a single common ancestor. Thank you.